So, in case y'all were wondering what I got for Christmas this year, first off, let me preface this by saying that this year was a much smaller year than years past, and I'm getting the low battery warning already, that's great. Much smaller year than years past, since, you know, everything that went on this year, but I think there's not as much money to go around this year, so, you know, that's okay. That is okay. And the hilarious thing is that this is an example of a year where I didn't ask for anything in particular, so just the go-tos of everyone, it's like, yeah, that. When all else fails, candy is always good, so there's a lot of it, and it's hilarious. It will be appreciated, and my sister's already begging some of it off of me. Even though she got some of the identical same stuff. But anyways, so, if you're looking for big ticket items, there is none of those this year, so just click out now if you're waiting to see if there's anything like that, because this year, no. Maybe next year, but not this year. And that's okay, because I'm very happy with what I did get. So, anyways, first thing, before I forget that I have them on, these were in my stocking, and they are Elfie socks. So, you know, just saying. I'll try to do these in the order that I got them in, just for the sake of simplicity and for the sake of trying my darndest not to forget anything. But in terms of the wearables, which is a lot of it, I'm not really sure how to go about it since I don't really feel like splicing together a video to do like a try-on whatever. But anyway, first gifts that I got actually were from one of my long-distance friends. So I've got these right here, and it starts out with, like I said, candy, but in a very pretty stocking. Can't complain with that. I like the sparkling. So we've got a can of M&Ms, which I haven't had one of these since my grandparents were around, so I got all nostalgic over that. I was like, aw. And then we have Rainbow Nerds rope, which I've never had before, and a lot of these items were things we had talked about that I've never had, so mostly just out of satisfying curiosity, here they are. So, Nerds rope. These just because I like them, the Haribo Star Mix. We've got, there's a couple of these Ocean Spray Orange Craisins. There's two of these. There is a Reese's, which are some of my faves. Another Reese's, which again, can't complain, cause faves. And then Haribo Roulette, which I have not had before, and they kind of look like those gummy lifesavers. I'm not sure if that's what they're actually like, but just size, shape, and what they look like, and what I imagine they're probably like. I have a feeling they're, if not identical, they're probably really similar. So, let me just tuck these back in here for now, just to keep everything neat and tidy while I do this video, so don't mind me. Feel free to fast forward if you must. There's more in here, by the way. Just hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. One more. Okay. So there's that. One more candy item, which is a big one. And this is the Sweet Tarts ropes, which I think they're like licorice with Sweet Tarts in the middle. Again, I've never had them. I'm super dang intrigued. I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad that I now have them and can try them. There's those. That's the end of the candy portion of this one. Then, those of you who frequent my channel will probably be the most excited about this. The Dr. Lip Bang's Lip Freak in Very Sinister, which I know for how many of you guys have been asking me to do these. There you go, we got one. There's more, so we'll see how it goes. I think I did one of these in the past, and then it was just like so expensive, I was like, I don't know if I really want to pay for another one of those, but we found a cheaper place to get them, so anyway, so there's that. And then what I'm most excited about in here, these two items. We've got like the most adorable Wizard of Oz ornament ever of Dorothy. I'm just like, look at her, she's so cute, look at her little shoes. I almost died of cute. I have one other Wizard of Oz ornament that, do I have it in here still? I might. Oh, it's on the top shelf. I'm not climbing up for that right now. I'll show it to you guys sometime, but it actually is like one of those motion ones with like a lever on it. It does the lions and tigers and bears, oh my, thing like as it goes around the forest. It's cute. It was the most affordable one. It was one of the first ones that Hallmark came out with. There was a moving one. So I have that one, and now I have this one, so yay. And then the other item in here is a Judy book. We've got Rainbow by, who wrote this one? A star-studded tribute to Judy Garland, edited by Ethlie Ann Vare, who I have never heard of before. I have no idea who that is. And there is all these people who talk about Judy in here. That's Judy as a baby, in case you were all wondering. But, of course, most interesting to me, ding ding ding. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, so there's pictures in here. There's actually a lot of Judy Garland books that are under the name Rainbow because fuck originality, I guess, but they're all different books though, so I'm just like, by title alone, I never know if it's one of the ones I have, but this is one of the ones I did not, so I'm like, ooh, okay, I am super duper intrigued, so I'll have fun reading that. So that is it from the stuff for, I can talk, for the stuff from that friend. And then, next, after that, let me carefully place these back in here for right now. Oop, okay. Next after that was from my sister-in-law, which, it's half fail because I have to give the cookies to Kimmy because I can't eat them because they have coconut in them. But the tin is all sorts of cute. And the tag, fa la 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 la, bite me. I'm like, oh, that is so me. But also my brother. So, but look at that boxies. It's like, even if I have to give Kimmy the cookies, honestly, I'm more excited about reusing the tin, so it's not a total loss. But yeah, she felt awful because she was like, I had no idea you were allergic to that. I never would have made that kind for you. I was like, it's okay, it's a newish allergy that's only been a thing for a couple of years now. So most people don't know about it, so there's that. Next thing I got, we got to do our Christmas stockings on Christmas Eve, because that is our tradition. Doing this year, like, for whatever reason, my mom got a bug up her butt and decided, let's all get matching ones this year, so my Beatles one got retired. I still have it, but it's not the one that gets hung up. So this is my new one. And, of course, I'd be the one that gets the reindeer with the big nose. This, it didn't come this way, I've eaten part of it. One of those Terry's chocolate oranges. But again, as you can see, I've eaten part of it because I have no willpower. It's like, I wasn't even done opening the stuff in here. I was like, oh, we're opening that right now. Got another bath poof. Just a white one. But, I mean, they are always useful, so can't complain. What I'm most excited about in here are the socks. I showed you the elfy ones, right? But we got puppy socks! And they look like my dog. I think these are actually supposed to be a Shiba Inu, but it looks close enough to a Pomeranian to where I'll allow it. But these are Pomeranians. So I was like, that looks like Talia! Oh my god, I'm gonna die of cute! Oh goodness, so I had to take a picture and post that to Instagram, like, immediately upon opening these. I was just like, oh my god, those are the cutest socks I've ever seen in my entire life. Holy crap. There's those. There's not a lot else in here. And then we have fluffy socks, which I always like. And hey, my colors. So we've got my teal, we got my purple. Can't complain. So, got those. I needed some new fluffy socks anyway. There's only one more thing in here. And then, I have not opened these yet. The raspberry sticks. I think we were literally just talking about these yesterday while I reviewed this thing that smell kinda reminds me of these. Well, now I have some of these again, which we hadn't been able to find these for a few years straight, so I am stoked that we actually found them again. I had my choice of, I knew that I was getting them, but I had my choice of raspberry or orange. Obviously, between those two, I'm always going to go with raspberry. But they're both amazing, so I mean, if you've never tried them before, and you see them in a store, highly recommend. They are so freaking good. So that was what was in the stocking. Hold on, somebody messaged me. Let me check on my phone. My phone case looks like a wallet. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Okay, I am back. For now, anyway. The next thing that I got was also on Christmas Eve and was from my cool uncle, my dad's brother. And it is what I assume to be a bootleg Beatles DVD, but I don't believe I have this, so that is a tall order to fill, finding Beatle things I don't have. But he is usually the one person who can pull this mission off. So it doesn't really have like a proper title or anything, but on the back, it apparently is something with Jeffrey Giuliano. So I had a bunch of the old interview CDs with him that he did with each of the four guys years ago. I didn't know there was ever DVDs, which again, I think it's bootleg, but maybe not. Regardless, I am super freaking stoked to watch this though, because I'm like, I have no idea what's on here. Because this back of it doesn't tell me that much of what the actual content is, other than him apparently interviewing them. I don't think it's the same interviews, because this is apparently only about an hour long, which that's okay, but each of those CDs was way the hell longer than that, so I don't think it's the same content, but even if it is, I've never seen video of those, so it's still good. So there's that. And then we enter the portion of this where it's stuff I actually got on Christmas. So just in order of them being closest to me over here, and in no other particular order than that, we've got some new pajamas. So these, it's like a top and bottom set. I think the top's just plain black, and the pants have little penguins on them, in scarves and hats, and they're really cute. It's hot pink, therefore it's forgivable to me. If it were baby pink, I'd be like, screw this, but no, that's wearable. So they look cute and comfy, and I just like lounging around in pajamas. You guys know this. There is plenty of times you guys see me film in pajamas on here and just pass them off as regular clothes. It does not even matter. So there's those. We have got, even though I can't burn it right now still, new candle. This one is Juicy Black Cherries by the Candlelight Company. And actually, it's kind of like a combo of black cherries but also grape jelly. But not like a gross grape. It's like Welch's grape jelly, which I've told you guys, artificial grape I hate, but actual grapes I like. So I'm like, this actually smells good. I can't wait till I'm actually allowed to burn it when the Madre is no longer on oxygen, but for now, it'll just be pretty, and I'll eventually get to burn it. So there's that. These, I had not even fully gotten them out of the box yet, and Kimberly was already like, this is possibly the biggest thing of Peachios I have ever seen, and I knew before I even saw them. As I was opening the box they were in, exactly what they were, because you can see there's like an opening right here. I could totally smell them like a mile away. I was like, I smell peach rings. Oh shit, I smell peach rings. But I thought it was like a bag in there or something, or like a few bags, because it's heavy. And Kimmy was just like, oh. I was like, I haven't even opened them yet, dude. Not to mention it was like first thing in the morning, right? So I was just like, calm down. I'll share. There is plenty to share. Plus, you guys saw from the Safeway haul, I just bought like a couple bags of them last Friday, so I'm like, there is plenty to go around, Kim. But the irony, she also got some, but she was still like, and I was like, you got your own, calm down. Okay, hang on just a moment again. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just gonna be back and forth a bit, so don't mind the jump cuts. So, this my dears, is like the softest hoodie I've possibly ever owned. It's like this really soft plush, right? It's almost like a bathrobe, but it's a hoodie. It's got the hood on it, it's got a zipper, it's got a kangaroo pouch down here. I'm just like, dude, it's so plush and cozy. I have only not worn it yet just to keep everything together for this video to make sure I wouldn't misplace anything. Now that I've made this video, I can finally start wearing the stuff, so awesome. So there is that guy. There is, what else is there? I kind of want to put it on right now. There is this bathrobe that apparently the moderator thought was pajamas, but apparently it's a bathrobe, but that's okay, because look, they've got stars, and they're gold and shiny, and again, super soft plush, so I am not complaining. I can always use more bathrobes, because I'm always freaking cold, so I wear them around the house, I don't care, but I think this one's a shorter one, if the illustration is anything to go by, which, you know, not entirely a bad thing, because I may not, you know, trip all over it, because I'm a short person, so that's always nice. So there's that. What else have we got? We've got a green sweater. Wait, where's the top? It's somewhere. There we are. Okay, I was like, I know there's one somewhere. This is just like a cardigan, like a really big pullover type one, but it's really soft and cozy, and I'm like, ooh. Okay, so yeah, it goes kind of far, as we can tell, but that's alright, because the longer it goes, the more it's warm, so I'm like, ooh, yay, cozy things. And this one's also super soft, super stretchy. I'm like, that is a theme. I noticed this year that all the things are super soft and super cozy, so I'm like, ooh, yay me. I am not at all complaining about that. So there's that guy. Basically, all the wearables I got were all sweaters, so again, totally okay by me though. I got this gorgeous, this is my color, this right here, another sweater. It's kind of got that like Nehru neckline, like 60s-esque on it. It's just, you know, a regular pullover sweater, but I'm very, very stoked about the color. This is the only one that's not like super duper crazy soft, but I don't care. It's my color, so I'm happy about that. Then I have a purple one. Dark purple, but still good. So this one has like the zipper neckline and everything. Like a short turtleneck, which is good because I don't have a very long neck, as we can see. But another super duper softier one. I don't really need to hold it up. I mean, we can, but it's literally just a plain turtleneck sweater with a zipper on it. But just so soft. Like the first thing I did was hold it up and just like rub it on my face, because I am not over how soft these are. I'm like, if this is the in trend this year, I am living for it. So there's that. I think this is the last of the sweaters. I was wrong, there's also a blouse and some pants I forgot about. But this, I was like, ooh, that's an interesting color combo. But just the style of it so freaking reminds me of a sweater I had from like middle into high school. That was like my favorite thing in the world. No, it's not the brown one that you guys saw that I wore until it literally unraveled. No, it's not that one. But it was similar though, but it was more colorful. This reminds me so much of it. It's like exactly the same cut, the same sort of ribbing, same sort of everything. Slightly different colors, but it's really, really similar. I'm like, oh my god, blast from the past, holy shit. I think the only difference was the other one was V-neck, but at this point in my life, I am glad that it's not a V-neck. So, there's that guy. Then we've got one blouse. It's a heavy-ass blouse, though. And it's really sheer, so I may have to wear, like, a cardigan under it. But, we've got these cute little, what would we call these? Not really ruffles, but kind of like scallops or waves or something on it. So, it's long-sleeved, it's very flowy, but it's also very heavy. For as thin as it is, I'm like, why is it so heavy? I don't understand. What is making, the hardware on it, I think, is what's making it so heavy. But still, I'm like, ooh, yay blue. So there's that. But I think it's a little too cold to wear that currently. And then more pants, because jeans are always good, even if they are skinny jeans, which normally I wouldn't go for, but you know what? I'm not going to say no to pants. So yay, skinny jeans. And they actually look about the right length for once, which, thank God, they usually are like at least a foot too long on me. So I assume they must be from like either the girls or the petite section, something like that. Because usually the length is never right for me on pants. If you ever see me out in the wild, odds are the bottom edges of my jeans will be tattered as fuck because most pairs of pants are just way too long for me and I'm too lazy to hem them. So anyway, the only other wearable I got, just, you know, standard pack of undies. We don't need to really look at those too hard. Then, more candy. These are tradition though. Every year, you guys know I freaking love these things. They're like my favorite of all the chocolates that just, oh. So I'm very happy for those. This surprised me though. Miss Harry, come to me. A flannel bedding set. And it's got little Christmas llamas and cactuses on it. I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. I don't care that it's Christmassy. I'll just use it whenever. But, anywho. And then finally, I think this is the last thing. I saved it for last because I think it's worthy of it. I think I have one more thing coming in the mail from my other sister. But Kimmy did well, and this was a last-second thing, because apparently she ordered something else for me that never showed up. So she got me this instead. This is a Monkeys album I didn't know existed. Which, I mean, granted, it seems to be just, like, a compilation album of, like, the psychedelic Monkeys stuff, but I'm like, dude, this is cool as shit. It's like the Monkeys' Summer Love. I'm like, alright, I'm into it. So just, can we appreciate this track listing? That is super, super unique. And apparently, she went to this record store with her boyfriend, and she and he were both, like, on the fence about, so who's gonna buy it? You gonna buy it for your sister, or am I gonna buy it for my dad? And she said, yeah, my sister's a bigger fan, so I'm getting it for her. So I'm like, alright, Kimmy wins this year. So yeah, so anyways, that is what I got for Christmas this year. Like I said, it's nothing big or crazy or flashy or anything. And that's okay, because sometimes it's nice when it's just cozy things. So I'm definitely not complaining. You know I'm gonna wear these to death. I live in sweaters, like, pretty much year-round. There was that one commenter about a year ago who was like, when you say you're from CA, are you sure you mean California? Because you dress like you're Canadian. And I'm like, that is a valid point. But no, I am California. I'm just always cold. But anyways, that is it for this one. So as usual, you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts. They're all listed down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time. Bye-bye.